Hello again and welcome to the 12th video in my series concerning the construction of a Lineside Hut Bowsider coach. Today we're going to look at the construction of the roof assembly. Here is the roof itself, 55 centimeters long, 0.8 of a millimeter thick ply, and if I bring it up to the camera, I hope you can see that it's scored on one side, and that's the inside part of the roof, and it's going to go on like that. The roof is bowed that way round, so that means there's going to be a sub-assembly, and the sub-assembly brackets and spars you get in the kit bundled together for first class compartments, second class compartments and third class compartments, and some support spars which we'll discuss later on. The actual roof element we'll get onto that later. We're going to concentrate on the sub-assemblies that support that roof. So let's crack on. So I'm going to make the roof detachable. So I need to make the roof assembly so that with the gluing process it's not going to glue to the rest of the coach. So to do that I have some cling film. Just let me take it out. So what I'm going to do is just adding this cling film into the compartments of the coach, so that when we add the spars and the substructures to the roof, it's not going to glue on anything. So we'll just put this cling film in here now. Okay, there's the cling film. So taking the spars that belong are labelled to the first class coach, we'll take them apart. These you have to be quite careful with these roof subframe parts because they're easily broken. So these are the ones for the first class. How does it work? The curved bracing elements, basically you add them to the coach, straddling the door, basically a bit like that. Okay, I'll do that on both of them while we're at it. And then these spars are going to go into each other. Oh, okay, I see what's going on. There's one and the other one's way up there, so move this up till the end like that. So there's one, get the other. We're just dry fitting at the moment. Okay, there's one. So you see the spars, they fit exactly between the partitions, compartment partitions. So we'll do the same again with this guy. If there's any slight difference, they need to be cut down. So I'm going to be doing that with this one. They need to be cut down. So anyway, I'll crack on with all those. Make sure that the spars are the right length so they fit comfortably between the compartment walls, and then we'll crack on with fitting the end pieces. Okay, so there we have the dry fitted all the roof support elements from the pieces that I told you, but we do have some extra pieces over. This is all to do with extra support in the third class compartment, so let's take a closer look at that. So I've taken all the roof support components out of this third class compartment just to show you how that all works. So I've got the two end pieces are going to go in first, and you want to push them so that they fit comfortably against the compartment partition, something like that. And then we're going to put the two spars loosely in like this, and then, the braces I should say, and then we're going to crack on with these spars. Okay, so there he is, dry fitted, but you get the general idea. And it's going to be the same with the end compartments, exactly the same. So I'll crack on with all that and come back to you when it's all sorted but dry fitted and not yet glued. Alright, so now all the roof support systems are in and we're going to start gluing them together. I'm going to be using wood glue, standard wood glue, and what I'm going to be doing is I think I'm going to start from the middle and work outwards, and once a section is glued I'm going to put a little bit of weight on it to relieve any back pressure from the cling film. So we'll crack on with that. So it's all applied and we'll let that thoroughly dry now before going on to the next stage. Okay, so it's now the next day, so we're going to take all these weights and stuff off. So what I'm going to do is just check that the frames are actually not sticking to the cling film before we get on to the next stage. So go through each of them, that looks fine. Okay, yep, it's all working out fine. And the last one, yep. And the cling film is still in one piece, important. Okay, so now we're going to crack on with gluing the roof to the frame and bending it. So what have we got? So what we're going to do is we're going to be adding wood glue to the subframes we've already made, and then I've got these devices. These are like roof curving jigs, and I've got these from a company called Houston Gate Locomotive Works. I've got a long and a short, so I'm going to actually try and use them together so I can bend the roof equally along the whole length. And of course that uses elastic bands, and exactly how it works I'll show you on camera. That's probably better. So I'm just going to take each subframe off and just give it a good glue in. Okay, so I've got to work quite quickly now. So we want to get the roof in such a position, we want to feel it with the fingers that it's equidistant. So that's about there. When we press it down, it also needs to be equidistant, which is about there. Have a quick look. There. Like that. Something like that. So we'll put the long one on first, I think. And we'll just check out with this one first. Put it in the middle. Okay, and then we're going to have a look and see if we can crack this straight away. recenter it very quickly, turn it round, get the next elastic, good yank. Okay, we've got 2 on, so we're going to check everything now. So it needs to go up there a bit. You're checking that everything's central now. Okay, that's about right. Now the front end here. Sorry, with the other, I mean the other roof jig. I found this to be the best method on the edge of the table like this. Okay, there's one of each. Now let's go around and have a quick check. Have a look. Now I'll put the rest on now. Oh, crap. If we can. Put my tank on again. That should hold it down. Let's have a look. And that should be enough. So we want that to settle now for 24 hours. Okay, then it's now the next afternoon, so let's see what we've got. So now we have the moment of truth. Does the roof come off? Here we go. Yeah. Looks like it does. Okay, so there we've got the basic shape. We'll just fine tune these bits, but there's bits of glue still on it, but I'm happy with that for now. So it's actually a few days later now, and I had to do a bit of fettling, a bit of adjusting, a bit of cutting, a bit of whatever, to actually get it to fit how I wanted it to fit. So here's the one side, and here's the other side, and the ends looks fine. So what we'll do is stop this video now, and in the next episode we'll carry on with the rest of the roof.